All right. Hello, hello. Little late. Sorry about that. All right, let's switch over. I gloaning? I don't think I've heard that term before. It's not a term I'm used to. But then again, I'm old. All right, why don't you hear the game? It was muted on my side. All right, that tracks. All right, so we're back. We're here with Alan Wake. We're now finishing up episode 3. And yeah, unfortunately, it took us a while to get through 3. We so far what happened is after the events of episode 2, we wake up at 3. We escape the woods and we get told that the kidnapper who has our wife wants the full manuscripts. We don't have them. The dark presence possessed Rose, the waitress from the diner, and had us come to her, in which we were drugged, and then we are now being actively pursued by the FBI agent Nightingale. The police and everything is looking for us. We ended up at the radio station, and from there we were then shot at again. And so now we ran off. Kidnapper told us to go to the mine. We went to the mine. We fought a truck, not a truck, an actual steam train that was possessed by the darkness, and we're here. I had to go into the mine shaft, and it looked like I was gearing up for a boss fight, and it was late. So I'm like, okay, we'll do it tomorrow. I don't like these kind of games, not gonna lie, but hey. Plus, hey, that guy's not real. Um, the main problem right now with Alan Wake is we don't know what's real and what's not. We know the darkness is playing tricks. We know the darkness is controlling some form. I would put this closer in lines of psychological horror in terms of like Silent Hill and Fatal Frame versus straight survival horror like Resident Evil or Tormented Souls or Dead Space. This is more thought provoking, and the fact that we're finding manuscript pages that's telling us the future is really scary. But hey, he's in Dead by Daylight, so
maybe the machinery could help me with that.
we have to figure out why he's so loved. The only thing I have heard about so I can just you can just lower that down. How does it go all the way down? Nothing. This is the first time we've had any kind of jumping puzzles. Everything so far has been extremely linear, A to B, with a little bit of openness. This is the first time that it has not been like that. So I have to get over to there. But how do I do that? Because I have to lower it enough. Alright. So this, I have to get up there, and then what's up here? And see, my thing is I do enjoy a good survival horror game. And a psychological one, but this one is very different. And I do enjoy it. But this is more like fucks with your mind, kinda. Oh wait, I can't get up there. Okay, hold on. So I need that down like this. Climb up here. Or a hop, skip, and a jump away. Now. Oh. I was like, wait, why can't I get over there? Alright, so now I can go down here. Okay, well, this is at least simple puzzle solving. Lift this all the way up. I'm expecting a boss fight soon. I have to expect it to get over here and it would just fall down, and I don't know. I played too much Resident Evil and Tomb Raider for that. But it's like this town has so much mystery in it and we're slowly unraveling it. So we can go up or we can go down. Oh, the fucking crows. Yeah, apparently we have an artist around here who... Alan? Your foot got caught there, sir. Alright, so something's telling me that because crow spawned, I don't think I'm supposed to go up this way. Okay, so that's where we started. More flares. What are they gonna give me that I'm gonna have to deal with? So yeah, this is definitely more like thought-provoking rather than just pure survival horror like Resident Evil is. That bridge is gonna give out. Oh, I can't. I wanted to move the camera flashlight around. All right, ransom. We got the last one. Tor hit Nurse Sinclair.
Behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge, Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
Does he think he's Does he think he's Thor? Because isn't that Thor's hammer? Oh, this shouldn't kill me. Yeah, no, we're good. Now, if I fall from here, yeah, that'll probably kill me, but let's not. Yep. Apparently, if you jump, you get stamina back. I don't understand it. Alright, we dealt with the crows. Yeah, nothing ever goes wrong with lifts, right?
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
This didn't go good last time, just saying. Last time I was on one of these, it broke and I had to jump. I got 16 flare. Oh, I can just walk off. Yeah, let's not. Where's the crows? Crap, I knew they were coming! Oh, that was well timed. Come on. I got enough flares for this. Stop, you darkness. What am I slammed into? Alright. I don't know why we needed a close-up of his face there. But, did you just... Dude just fell down. This darkness is really trying to make me go one way.
Shit.
Oh, thank God I don't have to fight it. I'm sorry, they made me fight an actual train, so I'm a little concerned sometimes. Collectible. So Twitch also, in terms of what people are talking about how Twitch's viewership and viewbotting issue, yeah, they outright said that they messed up on the algorithm and it's too strict to requiring people to hit things is a little high right now. And they apologize that they're still trying to fix it. Making people required to type or use an interaction every 15 minutes to be counted as a viewer is not the way to go. I'm just gonna run. Haha. Knowing that I can just have infinite sprint, it does make these sections a little bit easier. Cauldron Lake. Cauldron Lake, the 8th deepest lake in the world. Cauldron Lake is a caldera lake formed in a volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but it has not erupted since the volcanic earthquake of 1970. And even then, the underground activity was comparably mild. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties. Cauldron Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in all of the Bright Falls areas, as well as the central figure of many folk tales. And it's a popular recreational area for the area residents. So, little lore, the darkness is obsessed with writers. There was a writers in the 70s before the volcanic erupted from Thomas Zane and his wife. His wife is the dark presence figure that we keep seeing all in funeral gear. The darkness wrote stories and wrote stuff about the town, and they were coming true. Then the volcanic erupted. I'm gonna have to run. This is the best way that I think I can deal with this. Yeah, or I can just die. That works too. Okay, I have enough flares, so I think I fire a flare that way, and then I can deal with this guy over here. All right, we got a plan. There's also a coffee container. I think we're going up there. Because that's the only thing rendered. Reload. Watch our back. All right, we're good. Though I did think maybe I should do a compilation of all my deaths because some of them are really fun. This means there's a treasure nearby. Here we go. More flares. We only have the one flashbang though. I don't know why I'm so geared up. There's a manuscript page down here. Cool. Mott at Cauldron Lake. I don't think we met Mott yet. Just like how we haven't met Nightingale until after we got the page. So I'm wondering if Mott's going to be next chapter.
Mott had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
So basically, they found this Mott dude, found our car, realized, wait, why is it parked at the lake? There's nothing at the lake, and then there's no sign of us. I hear crows. That makes me scared. Yeah, I just can't, like, climb up myself. The entrance is closed. Is the only way through the creepy basement? Really? You can't think of something better? CW and TZ? Tom, I'm missing you. You talk to me on TV. Tom, miss you, Tom. Did you write this? I curse you, Thomas Zane. Tom. CW. All right, so I'm trying to remember. Thomas Zane was the guy who died. He had a mistress who was Barbara, who was the lady. It was either his wife or his mistress, all dolled up. All the articles dealing with everything weird in the town and Thomas Zane was written by the local reporter Cynthia Weaver. So it looks like Cynthia Weaver was in love with him, is what I got from it. I just wish I remembered it was a walking cutscene and Barry was the one telling everything about what was going on. I can't remember if Barbara was his wife. I know she died after him, after the earthquake, and drowned in the lake with him. Coincidentally, that's how we keep seeing Alice. Yeah, who didn't see this coming? All right. All right. They gave us the resources. I'm using them. But if the darkness wants us here, why is it being so bent on trying to stop me? It's controlling every aspect of the story, the darkness. It's pushing the story forward. And it's actively protecting us by killing the cops that were after us. But yet, at the same time, it's sending us monsters to kill us. So I don't understand.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
But the cabin's not there. That's the asylum that we were told wasn't operational. And this was right where...
I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
And that's right where it was, but it's no longer here. All right, we got another things. Wake wakes up at the lodge.
I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
Okay, so apparently we're going to see Alice at some point, and we're going to wake up in the clinic. So far, based on the manuscripts, we're going to be in a jail cell with Barry in the sheriff's office, and we're also going to wake up at the clinic, which is conveniently there.
Wait, that you? Wait. Hey, I'm here. I'm coming. No, get away. I'm sorry. Please, lady. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make a play ball. You see? To get him writing for us. Please. Please. Oh. I'm sorry. Please, don't.
Leanie, don't hurt me. He just wanted him to continue writing. I love his first instinct is, no, let's turn on the lights. We're gonna be fine. The darkness ain't gonna kill us. Oh, watch, you're gonna wake up in either the jail cell or the clinic. There was more to that now. It wasn't her just floating there. There's someone behind them. And at some point, we also missed the whole week where we're supposed to be there, but we weren't, but we wrote a script. End of that. So someone saved us. It's just, are we going to wake up in the clinic or are we going to wake up in the jail cell? In the clinic saying we've been there for a while now. All right, I would love to.
Alan Wake. I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped.
The darkness made it a horror story.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Episode 4, The Truth.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Nope, it's a doctor. We woke up at the clinic.
Hartman, I fell. I had to
give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just
This is
let it
fucking
go.
freaky, though. Now, are we gonna wake up at the clinic, or are we gonna wake up at the lodge? Or the cabin, we're gonna see Alice again.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
All right, but this is kind of what looks like the room where we were writing in that we keep seeing. Because every so often we'll go on a TV and we'll see ourselves writing, telling that we have to save her. If we write, we'll save her. That's how we can do it.
Now, feeling calm?
Yeah, I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't.
I'm very concerned about the sides of the thing showing it's like we're in a fog.
View.
I'm not really believing this is real. Because other day sequences did not have this like weird fish lens to it.
Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
It's gone now. Oh.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable.
Night Springs. Puzzle. Looks like a level design. Because that's A to B. That's Wake with a flashlight. Looks kind of like a campgrounds. Death Rally was another game made by them. Alright, so I can't go through that room.
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
Paintings, but yet we can't see any of them. That one looks like pure darkness. And those just look like ink blob stains.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control.
And we can't go in that room.
This way, Alan.
Alone, circle. We were told many times, don't trust people in the dark, they lie. So is this real life because it's during the day?
Past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
Okay, so that's pretty much
Go
just...
this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth.
So the question is this true?
It will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained.
I'm assuming everything's locked. I wonder, is there a lot of me? Oh, there's a decent amount. I'm hoping to get through 4 today. A sundial? Beyond the shadows you settle for, there is a miracle illuminated. Thomas Zane, in memory of my dear friend and poet. So, according to this, the house should be, like, right there?
Get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
No,
Cauldron
or the
Lake
house
spread
supposed to be
below
there.
us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming.
Ooh, this ain't gonna end well.
Being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
Yeah, there's a storm coming because I am the storm.
Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the
I thought that was a page.
your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him
After
talk.
all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you out
voice.
of the world
His
you've
words echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me.
So
Once
he's
you
saying you're
accept
crazy.
that,
You went off the
you begin
deep end, and
journey
Alan's like, no, I know what I saw. So are we just a paranoid delusion?
Let's go inside.
Writing a book and living through our book? Fuck!
Dritty Lil Scrit just subscribed.
Thank you for the 52 months. I greatly appreciate it. Where was these jump scares when I had the hiccups?
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only.
Okay.
You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Are these other patients?
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson,
The fuck?
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
So, oh,
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike. Ooh,
It's
yeah.
of course.
I'm trying to pay so much attention to Emerson and him, but
which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
how can you have a straight face with him going on?
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming.
Wait, wasn't that literally the image that we were in Drowning?
In his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
Huh. People are having delusions, but at the same time, we have one guy who's now all of a sudden just drawing me. The other dude who's like, I am in the night, and the night comes and dreams and ruins you.
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Yeah, I'll get there. Another QR code.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Another thermos. It's just getting darker. I wonder if these are important. I doubt it. But then again, it's this game. I feel like everything in this game is somewhat of irrelevant. A lot of horses. The Curator's Dilemma, the new engaging new book from Dr. Emil Hartman, the author of the best-selling Creative Flow. His groundbreaking techniques, engagement therapy, and the flow explained in his own words. Now available in bookstores across the country. So are we just like a pet project to him? He went this way. Welcome to the Coldrick Lake Lounge. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and families to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaging in their own creative processes. Be patient. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy and its sister method, the flow, TM, works best when you're actively engaging and shaping them. If you have any concerns, please do not hesitate to voice them.
Rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
These are the people from the bar.
This place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods.
Okay.
After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done.
I love the squeaky hammer for Thor's hammer.
Lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do.
That name is familiar just because I know they're in two.
It's been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
Everyone's just trying to get him to write more.
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer. Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
I know the Old Guards of Asgard are a band that plays in Alan Wake 2. I don't know if it's just...
Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm. The Anderson farm. Valhalla!
Well, I know they did that song, but I know they're an actual band in the universe.
All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message. Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Manuscript page.
My head was...
Thomas Zane's
Zane could
writing.
feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
So, why doesn't he just try? So they think I'm Zane?
Or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
All right.
I'm a bad dream, and you can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare because all dreams are only imagination.
All right. So I already talked to him.
There when you wake up, so you can't wake up because I'm in charge now, and I don't want to disappear. My nightmare is the publisher people.
Neither of them.
Hey,
Thank
wait.
you, though.
Why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can
Everyone wants you to write. Everybody wants you to write.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants.
All right.
The story will come true.
I think that's the real Alan talking to us. Like, you need to wake up. What are we? Awake and we're aliens or something? I'm going to put this in the only form that I know, and this is mostly my limited knowledge of Control. Alan Wake has a universe. That universe consists of Quantum Break, Alan Wake, Control, and 3 other games that are mentioned but aren't considered in the Alan Wake universe canon. In Control, we learn that you
wanted me to write. I knew
stop. In Control, we learn that we are Jesse, an FBI agent who works with the basically the supernatural part of the FBI. They investigate AWEs, altered world events, stuff that happens in towns, whatever, that alters the course of a timeline. It will shift, it can phase, you can cross timelines. It goes to multiverses theory. And Alan Wake was the basis of that. That is pretty much what I know just from the 3 hours I played of Control. Because Alan Wake spawned the universe and Control furthered on what happens in Alan Wake. So there is a supernatural kind of element to this.
Couldn't. But I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Alright, I guess you're supposed to write.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes.
It hurt my eyes last time we looked at a
My hands
page.
began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
And Alan is the only person that has a personal bodyguard.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir Wench. Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now. are we?
So that's the actual hammer that we got.
Unraveling fast, aren't they?
That we got a.
I'm taking it.
We were told about
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of
that was in
she had it coming. I had to get to heart.
episode 5, episode 3's manuscript about Thor hitting him with a hammer. All right, so we got a new one. Barry in the lounge.
Giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
So Barry's looking for us, and they're like, yeah, sure. Go to Hartman's office. Because he has pictures that the guy's drawing.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
He did.
Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds.
Barry?
Seriously, do you have any idea how much trouble you're in? I am famous.
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah.
Ah, he was still talking.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
The kidnapper said we were just trying to get more pages out of him.
You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
So you admitted that he's playing with us.
This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and...
Darkness. He's smiling. What an ass.
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
The darkness is encroaching. Because they want me to write. Unlock the door! There's a generator upstairs. So it's taking care of the animated objects. Ish. Can't go that way. I'm stuck. Oh. Did it spawn another flare because I soft-locked myself? I think it did. I think I soft-locked myself by not getting rid of the bear. I feel like this is the right answer. It's gonna break through, then I'm gonna have to go through it. Come on. Here we go. Shit, I can't get out. Why can't I get out? Hold on, maybe the manuscript can help? Watch his wake
Hartman
fall.
followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach. Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front, and he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough.
This doesn't help me.
Creative control and provide direction. To be a producer, that was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
This doesn't help me getting out of here. Do I need this? Come on. Underlay! I think I need to break the door. Hell yeah!
I'm here.
Oh, give me the flashlight. Give me the flashlight. I need the flashlight, Barry!
Found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al! Oh, God! Look at the house, Al!
Really? I got a door open. I'm going into the light. All right. I have to go through the hedge maze. Rules tell me if you follow the left side, you'll eventually get out. Don't trust Emil? Who's Emil? Now it's... I feel like... Okay. Wake sees the old god stage? Wait, what?
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
What the fuck? Alright, Alright, so apparently we're gonna see the old god stage. There we go. I don't know if that's gonna be good or bad that I did that. Alright, well, enjoy cooking something. Alright, I just want to see what's this way. Nothing. Alright, I got 10 bullets. I don't like that. Okay, can I check the manuscript?
Hartman hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
So, Hartman set the brothers up with the hammer? Because that was already written? Is that what he's, like, saying?
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long. You get really bad in the evening.
Stop with the fucking crows! I can't dodge both the crows and you fucking asshole! Yeah, that flare gun would have been easier to have later. I really hope that either A, start getting a lot more ammo, or B, I get a stronger fucking gun. There's lights up here. And fucking crows. Well, I mean, I said I wanted a stronger gun, so... Alright, we're safe. Mott in charge.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife.
So Mott was army dude. Okay, that makes much more sense. This looks like a boss fight arena. I got an achievement for killing 100 people with the revolver. I would really like more ammo. You're really putting the survival in my horror game right now. Last chapter, I had so much. Another manuscript page?
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
Okay. So that's gonna happen. Emil made Tom do it. So Emil made Tom do the writings. Thank you for being so patient. I appreciate it. Why are they giving me so much right now? That's not concerning, right?
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he had had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
So far, we've only known Hartman as Dr. Hartman. Hartman this, Hartman that, Dr. Hartman. Now the darkness is telling us, don't trust Emil. Emil made Tom do it. Is Emil Hartman? Is Emil his first name? Because promising subject since he had wealth since Tom. And it said Emil made Tom right. And that's exactly what Hartman's trying to do with us. I'm going with Emil's Hartman. Is this when Barry gets attacked?
Al, you're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry, I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I kind of figured this was going to be it.
Hurry up, Barry.
I'm on it.
shit.
It's gotta be here. Just hang on, Al.
Can you not? Alright. I'm glad I didn't have to deal with that more. I love it, Barry's like, fuck him, hit him! He's
Please tell me where it is for the nearest. You're now leaving Bright Falls.
Man, took the cat out in the middle of an attack.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
He took the fucking cat out. I love it. I love it. So now we're going to the farm for Valhalla?
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
I didn't think Barry was gonna be our ride or die.
To tell me with all the drugs they were on, but they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. You just need to find it.
Look out!
Back to the forest. We get separated.
God damn it, Al, talk to me.
And an axe. Barry better not die. He's our ride or die right now.
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay. Jeez, it's good to hear your voice. I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop. Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that. Are you
My
okay?
cutout.
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Al, there's something moving down here.
Barry, it's a taken. Use a flare, Barry.
Yeah!
Barry, are you all right?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be
But the
ready.
darkness told us not to trust anyone
Barry,
in the darkness.
Just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Yeah, but I got nothing. I love how I paused it. Right when there's the lightning. All right, I gotta get a drink and go pee real quick. So we're about halfway through the stream. I'll take a quick, like, 2-3 minute break. Alright, I got water. What do you mean he looks like the guy from Bayo? I don't understand what you mean by Bayo. I'm sorry. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Val does have just... But who is Bayo? Like Scott Bayo? Oh, Enzo! Oh, that's for a fucking manuscript page. Better be worth it.
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
It doesn't help me. Just jump a couple times, you get your stamina back. I hit shift tab, sorry. Really? You have to snipe me like that, you fucker? No! I did not sign up for this! There's infinite stamina if I keep jumping!
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Another manuscript.
Agent Nightingale stared at the passed out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
So this time he couldn't shoot him. Actually, by this standard, we're almost done with the chapter. Alright, there's nothing over there. Of course the light dies down exactly at the same time, too. Why wouldn't it?
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
I have no batteries. Alright, so I have to actually have a resource management this time or go around. But I guess it's better than nothing. Oh, fuck this. Yeah,
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous.
I
but I had
think,
no choice.
I think that is a bait. I grab the batteries and I just run. No, pick up the batteries. As long as I keep running and jumping, I'll be okay. Haha, eat shit, motherfuckers. Did Barry get a car?
Laura was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Switch to heavy duty flashlight? What's the difference? I think it's a better battery life.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
Far? I still have all this to go. Okay, yeah, that is a much better battery.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
So someone is a dark presence, but there's a light presence telling me what's going
The
on?
dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
Cool, we're going against Trapper again. At least these glow. As I say, and I step into a trap.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
The darkness are filled with darkness. The Taken are filled with darkness. The darkness is filled with darkness. Yeah, I could have fucking told you that. Alright. So I have to be careful, it seems. This is my goal right now. Because sometimes these things just keep spawning. Sorry, I get very excited when I can do that.
I could see the car. but there was no sight of the driver.
Wait a second.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
The front door was locked.
I'm dying. The front door was locked. Like, you should go check on that, Alan. Nah, front door's locked.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friends, suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
So is that the light? Is the quote-unquote Zane who's going to be giving us the answers?
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Oh, hey, thank you. You opened the way out for me.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
I'll look at the manuscript pages in a second. Alright, there's nothing over there.
The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
So, the old gods of Asgard has dealt with the darkness before.
Considered strangling the idiot. Mott was mean-spirited, but easily manipulated. An emotional infant who lived for his approval. Wake, by contrast, was a far more difficult subject. Mott had given him too much leash. In 2 days, who knew what could happen? Hartman would have to find a way to rein him in, and quickly.
But he couldn't. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're only missing 4. So we're actually almost done with episode 4. And that was the goal of the stream. We'll be able to start 5 soon. Yeah, Alan, I think you kind of need that toilet, don't you? your carcass. Flashbang? Alright. That's it, alright. What's not like more driving?
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
I'm sorry, I see the coffee. Wait, if that's to the farm, what's up here? They're saying there's treasure here. I don't know if I should be happy for all these or scared. Alan did not want to come up these stairs. I'll stick with my truck, thank you very much. Is it wrong that I want to see all this? Like Silent Hill, the hunting rifle is just objectively better.
Noticed that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who may
Okay, so that's Alice.
Confused, give him a hand, all right? This is Pat Main on KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
I don't know where I'm supposed to be going, that's the thing. I'll run a bitch over, I don't care. Oh, fucking hell. So the question is, Val, have you ever broke a car before? The answer is yes. Dude, this drives like ass. I can't get away. I have to ditch the car. No! Was not! Why? Do I just have to assume that if it's something in my way, it's gonna be fucking thrown at me? You're telling me I have to run here? I thought maybe there were flares.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Oh my god. God to Asgard! Let's go! Are we getting Left 4 Dead, like Dark Carnival kind of thing?
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr.
I can't with this. We're straight up doing Midnight Riders.
Shut up and shoot!
There's music!
I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, ow! You know this is a
With the music! I can't! I can't. Hold on! Sophia wasn't here. You leave? It is a full-blown Midnight Riders. I didn't know this. I didn't know she knew this. And she kept this a secret.
Yes! Ow! Stay in the light!
Dude.
Why do you keep doing this to me? Barry, please, please, please!
Oh, that's where you are, you fucker! Defeat enemies with a flashbang. I really need health, Barry. Yes! Wait, is that a good thing? I'm assuming it's a good thing.
That was awesome!
I'm fucking with you, Barry.
Capital of America.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Let's go, dude. Yeah, I take their rock band. Shit. I'm sorry, Barry. I'll be with you in a minute.
Deputy Mulligan tuned Thornton's chatter out. He didn't think riders were particularly useful people, and a huge manhunt for one struck him as idiotic. Certainly not worth the missed opportunity for coffee and pie. It wasn't even clear what the man had done, except run from them at the trailer park. Mulligan knew he wasn't alone. The sheriff's patience with the Fed was running out.
She's getting pissy with him. Let's be honest, that's exactly what it is. I did miss some along the way. I'm trying my best. But when I'm running from section to section getting chased...
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
So it looks like Barry came down that way.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Wow. You look at that thing, Al. They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves. So how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Hey, remember when I got to that gig? Your first real writing job. What got you started? Was this one of your episodes?
Tonight's episode.
Wait, did I work on Night Springs?
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly
dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah.
Whose dream is it?
Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the
We're all dreaming of something new, and another one of dreams gonna make any scream.
Maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I? A shrink?
Sorry.
All I know is I'm going with
I felt like I needed to see that.
That's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat... Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us. It's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wake.
Boom. Why are they still giving me so much supplies? I honestly thought we would come here and I'd be like, yo, yeah, nah, you're good. End of episode. Nope. Apparently we're gonna be here for a little bit more. I don't want to leave. Can we just stay here, Barry? Is that okay with you? This is a manuscript we have to find.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power.
So they were active in the 70s.
In the depths. The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Old Gods of Asgard, the Ragnarok tour by Odd by Celestial Wrath and Fury. Tampa, Jacksonville, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Detroit, Newark, New York City, Long Beach, Bakersfield, and Seattle. I used 100 batteries. I really like...
I think we can make it through here, Al!
Where are you, Barry? You said we can make it through. I don't see you. But apparently the guy kind of got electrocuted. No! Fuck!
Here, Al!
Alright, that worked out in the end, right? Why am I looking at this?
Geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going.
Is that why they like their moonshine? It makes them crazy?
Find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff. Be careful, Al!
I'm good.
Well-
Keep your eyes open, okay?
I could have told you that something was gonna fucking attack us. It sounds like a radio.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through them.
Wait, listen to all radio stories? That's all of them? No, there's like a whole... That can't be it. Oh, do. Apparently, chapter 3, people are like, yeah, that's the longest.
Nice, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Just me.
Yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, you know? Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat.
Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
Yeah, we know there's something upstairs. It's been fucking walking around for the last 20 minutes.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
We're gonna have to get over, aren't we? No! Yeah, I can take care of laundry real quick. No problem. Sorry about that. Laundry had to be switched over. And, yeah, that's all. Okay, what's in here? Nothing? Where's Barry? Am I not getting him? I think that's the tower we went in. Do I have to go get Barry now? Wake and Barry go to Anderson Farm in order to see what awaits them. I can't get through. Am I supposed to open a door? Oh! That's why this opened up.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah.
Hi, Barry.
Hey, let's go, man. I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy.
Why don't we just both push this same side?
Farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
There's a chainsaw. Old gods know the truth. Fuck yeah, so listen to them. Don't have to tell me to believe the old gods.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
Pick up some coffee. Some music.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box. The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
More coffee. Come on, Barry.
You know, this place looks kind of I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Oh God, to know the truth.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself.
All right, well, enjoy. Have a good night.
In my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Awesome. We only missed 2 pages.
Come on, Al, let's get the lights on, huh? Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Play the record. Wow, this is not subtle.
Okay. We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry. This is... Yeah, what the hell?
You know it's unfiltered lake water! No! You just... Oh my God.
No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, god damn it.
Correct.
The fucking cut
If I
out.
just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
But it's unfiltered lake water. Is he sleeping with his eyes open? Get to the cabin? Wait, this isn't... Oh, is this the mystery of what happened in the week?
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Came out.
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
I'm very intrigued by this right now.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
So she's like, oh, she didn't drown. She's in the cabin. Go to the cabin and write.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
This is where we see in the camera is from this point of view.
Foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
Okay.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes, I'll write. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
Just like that, the cabin disappeared.
I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story
What she did with Thomas Zane.
more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
So Thomas Zane, was he originally real?
I'd woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast.
Did I just drive like 2 feet forward?
It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
So all through the thing, Zane is keeping us alive because we wrote him to keep us alive.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault and you're gonna pay for it.
Shit, that's Nightingale. Oh, wait! Nightingale can't bring himself! Alan wakes up with a gun to his head, and Nightingale wanting to press to pull the trigger. But something about it means he can't, so he'll have to settle for an arrest! And we're gonna wake up in jail with Barry, fulfilling the manuscript from episode 3.
Previously on Alan Wake. Under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
The clicker from the episode 1! Okay.
Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece. All right?
When you were done, we were listening to that damn song. I started listening to it, and then I stopped.
Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light. Hello.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh. Oh, wait, we're in jail now? Oh, Al. Al, this is not good.
That about sums it up.
Okay, this doesn't seem as far because there seems to be a lot less pages than like episode 4. Yeah, so this might be a smaller episode.
Oh, I am never drinking again.
I need to talk to Weaver. She's the one in the song. The Lady of the Light.
What, the crazy lady? Ugh, whatever you say, Al, but we're stuck here. They're not
You
gonna...
haven't even interviewed Wake.
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent. There's no way you're walking out of here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis? Huh?
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
Wait, he keeps saying about killing the FBI agency, a conspiracy to kill the FBI agent. We never got that part of the manuscript. Granted, I am missing one in the here. Some of the nightmare ones. But really, we're only missing a couple, and none of them talk about killing him. Does he have manuscripts from episode 5 or 6 near the end in which there's a plot to kill him? He's reading it like it's going to come true, and that's why he's trying to kill us? Or get rid of us, so that way he doesn't die?
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist.
So she's trapped in the cabin under the lake.
Are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead...
Wait a minute. I know.
Oh my god!
Light. We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
Hold on.
Nightingale tried to make sense of the manuscript. It was disjointed and strange. He didn't understand half of it, but it all rang true. Impossibly true. He took out his hip flask when he reached the page that described how he reached the page that made him take out his hip flask.
What fucking meta bullshit is this? He took out his hip flask when he reached for the page. He reached the page that described how he reached for the page that made him take out his hip flask. God, that is such a meta line, though.
In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
Oh man, we're sitting ducks with the lights out.
Nightingale felt the situation veering out of his control, but the gun at least felt steady in his hands. He was ready to fire, resolved that he would let this happen over his dead body. And yet he hesitated. He had seen this moment before, read it in the page. He was transfixed by the déjà vu and the horror that he was a character in a story someone had written. Then the monstrous presence burst in behind him and dragged him into the night.
So he read that he was going to die, and that's why he wanted to get rid of him.
Emergency power on. Here are your things. Wake, what do I need to know? What do you need from me?
They can be hurt in the light, only in the light. And I need to find Cynthia Weaver. She can help me stop this.
Light. Check. Cynthia. She lives in the old decommissioned power plant. I can get you there pretty quickly in the rescue chopper. Come on.
So she believes me.
Wheeler, I need you to stay here.
What? No.
We're going to fetch our ride, but I have friends who need to be warned about this, and I can't be in two places at once. I need your help.
Well, okay.
Here's a list of people and phone numbers. I need you to call them and tell them you have a message from me. Night Springs, okay? They'll know what to do.
Night Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list. Maine. Who's Frank Breaker? He related to you?
My dad.
Hey, is this like a secret society?
Can you do this? You'll be safe here. The backup power's on. These guys need to be alerted, just in case we don't come back.
You'll come back.
So they're using the code Night Spring, so they know something's up.
Right? As soon as we get the chopper ready. Thanks, Wheeler. I owe you one. Okay, let's go, Wake. Through the back.
Hello, Mr. Breaker. This is... Yeah, I know it's late, but listen, the sheriff, Sarah, asked me to tell you something. She says Night Springs, okay? So I guess she... Yes, sir. Okay, No, she's okay. She's just busy, so she asked me to...
I appreciate the, like, you believe people are doing things in the opposite.
Oh, hell. Whatever took Nightingale must have broken the gate controls. We can't reach the gate's control box from here. We need to get to the other side over the rooftop.
I'll go. I'll open the gate for you once I'm across. You stay here in the light and cover me, Sheriff, okay?
Yeah, it's gonna be too easy. Right, let's go up. Triple D's Oh Dear Diner. I don't like all these flares. I'm just glad we're actually going to be able to walk around the town a little bit. Well, thanks! Apparently, if I don't move, it just kicks me off. Oh, so they just decided to go through the water. Okay. Nature grow.
Hey, Sheriff, your password. Night Springs? What's that all about?
That Bright Falls is the original inspiration for the TV show. This town can get weird at times. Never this weird, though. You need to bypass the damaged control box.
What am I, an electrician? Hold on.
Ow, damn. That's smart.
Good job, Wade. Okay, stick close. Our first stop is the town hall. The keys to the chopper are there.
Oh, I do have a gun. Alright, at least she's somewhat more useful than the other dude. Why does it sit here and rotate? Woo! I don't know where I'm supposed to be going, that's the thing. Where is she? Alright, we're going this way. I hope she don't mind.
I'm gonna want explanations, you know. For example, what the hell happened to Rose? She's seriously messed up now.
Ooh, new manuscript?
Barry was in his element, making calls, making things happen, even if he didn't entirely know what those things were. He wouldn't let the hot sheriff chick down. Even
Hot
the
sheriff?
heard from outside, and he heard plenty, made him jump. He had only paused to text Al a message, told him to hurry up. Suddenly, Barry froze in mid-dial. A window broke somewhere in the building, and then the lights went out.
Oh boy. Barry's not safe. Follow.
And I thought New Yorkers were rude.
Checkpoint. Thank you. All right, we're doing good.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
So I love how when we talked about it, everyone was crazy. Like, no one would believe. But if we're honest from the start, would they believe us? Or did we write them to believe us?
Wait, over here! There's light! I have a key. Watch my back, Wake.
It's an ambush.
I got the batteries. You, fuck you, fuck you. All right, fog's done, so we're good for a little bit. There's some supplies down here first. Flare gun ammo, but no flare gun. Hermit, thermos.
Okay, someone's messed with the fuse box here, but you should be able to jury rig it while I find the keys.
I already got electrocuted once today. How about I look for the keys and you get burned for a change?
Fine. They should be in the clerk's office on the other side of the building near the main entrance.
Alright. Another manuscript page.
The darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's face was furious. The story in the manuscript had been making it stronger all the time, but now the light had set the writer free and hurt it, weakened it. It was only a matter of days before the dark presence would be strong again, but meanwhile, it would be difficult to recapture the writer.
Alright.
The message was from Barry. He was getting worried at the station. He wanted us to hurry.
And then something broke open. What, you think I'm not gonna look around? I like the hunting rifle more.
Okay, Sheriff, I got the keys.
What's wrong, Sarah?
Barry?
Why isn't he inside?
Oh god! Oh god!
He said something crashed through the windows.
Barry, look out! Barry, move! Barry!
He made it inside, Wake. He's okay. The storefront's blocked. Come on, Wake. Let's go around. We can meet him in the back.
Alright, did I get a checkpoint? I don't know. Next checkpoint we'll probably call it. It's not recorded when Bright Falls was first formed as a nameless trading post, but became a town when the Bright Falls Mining Company started to operate nearby in 1878. It was then Hubert Biltmore, a fur trapper, and Amos Gunderson, a pioneer of Tacoma, decided to build a post office, saloon, and hotel, all operating from the same building. It was then through the efforts of these two men that the Bright Falls became permanent and thriving town that it is today. Trust no one in the dark. They keep telling us that.
Right there.
Alright, we're good. Most likely right here is going to be the checkpoint.
We can make it through the bookstore. Wheeler.
Alright. So we are going to call it from here. Tomorrow we will continue on with episode 5. And then we'll start 6. And then we'll hopefully finish 6 up Thursday. What we'll do after that, I don't know. But as of right now, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I do greatly appreciate it. I don't know if everyone's been enjoying Alan Wake as much as I have, but I am really enjoying this game, and I am sad I did not get into it earlier, because look, I love it. All right, so I'm going to head on out. Thank you guys so much for being awesome, and continue being awesome, and I will see you all tomorrow. I'm totally not looking at the Fortnite shop. Bye!